Hey, what's up, Omega? What's up, Blue? What's up, Kiva? What's on, guys? How's it going this evening or morning for some of you out there? So, I was working on a new Digimon project because I was kind of bored today. Didn't really have much else to do in the game, so I decided to work on Machine Dramon. He's not really plug-in wise where I like him to be. I had to give him kind of what I had available as a spare. But not too bad. I got his attack almost 3600. His blind resist, pinpoint, block rate. You know, it's whatever. It's just basic stuff from the gear here. I didn't have another. I think I do have another silver plugin for speed. But I think my speed might be enough to kind of win out at least more than half of my fights. I'm still seeing tons of people with like over 250, 260 plus speed. In PvP, but hopefully with like 230 or 240 that I have right now, I could get around quite a few teams. I gotta still work on my defensive block rate on both those. Pinpoint, I really don't need it, but I guess it's helpful since he does have a sub skill that only attacks 2 enemies. So the pinpoint could be very useful there, especially for that paralysis if it goes off. What I'm really hoping to accomplish here is to see if he's actually going to be performing better than Noble Pumpkinmon because he has way more damage output. He's going to be benefiting from my Wisemon as well because I am currently running Wisemon. I'm going to see what we're going to do here. I do like the fact I'm going to be lowering critical rate and decreasing all enemy targets' power. And like I said in my tier list video, lowering power might be a little bit more useful now. That's why I bumped him up in the tier list and want to give him a shot now here on my team because you're seeing a lot of Creepymons, obviously, because Creepymon is the best Digimon, you know, pound for pound in the entire game. But if people are going in and summoning for Phoenixmon, for whatever reason, please don't. But if you do, or if you already have, and you're planning to use them in PvP, people's going to be running some Brave Digimon. And Brave Digimon, the ones we currently have available, are very weak in terms of HP. So they're very easy to cleave. So, being able to lower their attack power and then hitting them very hard could be very helpful. Again, Creepymon also has power. Another Digimon you might see show up very sporadically right now would be, I guess, Boltmon. You might see some Boltmons being utilized now because of Phoenixmon. Who knows? But we'll see what the meta is going to look like in the next few days. I don't think Phoenixmon is going to change the meta at all. But just as a sample size, a little bit of a test here, we're going to run our boy Machine Dramon and have some fun with it. We also got to consider we're going to see a lot of Gankuamons and Creepymon are both going to be using power, and those are very meta strong right now. So at the very least, he's going to be very helpful with that. So let's go ahead and jump into some PvP fights and see where we can go. We'll do our PvP, then we'll go back to do some plugin farming, and then I'll answer some of your guys' questions that you may have in the chat. So, just give me a couple minutes, and then I'll get back to the chat and see what you guys are all... Oh, I forgot to change my team. Rip. That's not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. Alright. Well, no power Digimon outside of Wargreymon, which I'm not too worried about. So, we'll just go ahead and do my usual setup combo. Go with our Mega Gargamon, make 2 enemies take more tech damage. We unfortunately got skill lock there, so we're not going to be able to go for the 3 big hits that I wanted to get out of Minervamon, but it's still fine. We're still looking okay. And believe it or not, Wisemon actually hits pretty decently on his S1. Watch this damage. It's actually pretty good. Not bad. Not bad for an ultimate, especially one that's very underdeveloped like mine. We gotta get that Minervamon off the field. Yeah, it's causing us problems. We got killed by poison. We got unfortunately poisoned, and it wrecked us. Not to mention our skill lock. We don't see too many Sakuyamon, so that was a very random encounter. Don't see her too often anymore. But let's go ahead and fix this team up real quick. So we're wanting to actually take Noble Pumpkinmon out and swap for our boy Machine Dramon and see what he can do here. And I will pop a Ruby or two just so you guys can have a little bit more fights to kind of see, because I really want to see what he's going to do here. So 3 fights isn't really going to give me the sample size that I want. I'm going to try and do maybe like at least 5 or 6 fights to kind of just gauge. I want to see his damage output. I want to see how well he's going to be tanking. I want to see how often his paralysis goes off. I want to see all those things because those are very important. And I especially want to see how good he's going to be with a Wisemon buff. We're also going to get a good look at what my speed is currently because I can't remember what it was. I think it's going to be somewhere around like maybe 230 something. I'm hoping we push 240, but I can't remember where we're at specifically. We're actually going to go ahead and turn the speed down to 2 here just so we can get a good look. 242. Not bad. Not bad. We're actually going to go ahead. Yeah, we're going to use Minerva. And then we're going to go ahead and pop our S1 and then our S2 for Machinedramon. We want to give him a little bit of a good look here. We want to see the damage output. We're going to look very close to his damage. And that's Sakuyamon gets a skill lock and make me mad. Ugh! Alright. So Machinedramon, see what you can do. Not bad. That was actually pretty solid damage. Alright, here we go. Not bad. 3,300 crit. Not too shabby. I'll take it. And then we're just going to go ahead and finish off this Hyandramon. I like that. Okay, so he's going to be... Now, I don't know, of course, what the block rate per se was or the defensive stats were on that Sakuyamon, but 3,300 on a crit, I'll take it. Alright, so let's just go in and try this again. And that is 3,300 crit with a Wisemon 64% buff. Because I believe mine is at 64%. We're going to go and do that. And let's actually try to do this without Mega Gargamon this time. Let's go ahead and try and use his S2 first, and then we'll use his S1. Since he only has 1 power type on his team. We'll see what happens here. Because I really want to give Machinedramon a good look. Alright, let's see what he does here. Not too bad. 1997 on the War Greymon with a block. So he would have done over 3,800 damage there with a non-crit on War Greymon. So he's putting in some good work. I'm actually thoroughly impressed so far with what I'm seeing from Machinedramon, especially for not being fully built up. Now, unfortunately, we're getting a little bit screwed here because we got locked down with Skill Lock and Sleep. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm playing against a bunch of Sakuyamons because we're streaming. Don't know why. Completely out of nowhere, we're playing Sakuyamons. Didn't see them for days. Now I'm seeing 2 of them in the last 3 fights. Yo, what's up, Crimson? How's it going? Yeah, we got locked down, unfortunately, Aang. Unfortunately, you know, bad RNG. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hopefully, yours is next. What do you mean, Shine? All right, let's try this again, Wisemon, and then we'll go into Mega Gargamon, and then we'll go into Machinedramon S2, and we'll. What is with the Sakuyamon spam all of a sudden? Nani? I think everyone swapped over to Sakuyamon, expecting a lot of people to run Brave teams because of Phoenixmon's release. That's the only thing I could think of. I was not seeing Sakuyamons for days. That's a very tanky Metal Garurumon. Very tanky. He might... he has a chance to kill me, or I could get him here. One more hit. There we go. Good job, Piedmon. Way to step up. So that is 3 Sakuyamons in 4 fights. That is actually pretty crazy. But we'll take the W. Yeah, I've blocked plugins, Crimson, and a lot of them are already built up too. It's just people are building a lot. They're stacking a lot of damage with gold plugins nowadays. Alright, we're going to pop one ruby. This is the first time I've popped rubies in PvP since the very first week. But I want to get a little bit more looks in for our boy Machine Digimon. He didn't really get a good look there. Next one, we'll have Securumon. I hope we don't get another one with Securumon. Alright, we finally got a good matchup here. And since he's got 2 Digimon with power, we're going to actually use the S1 of Machine Digimon. So we're going to give Machine Digimon a little bit of love here in this fight. There we go. Nice. Not bad. 3k crit on that Piedmon as well. And he actually hit that Boltmon pretty hard as well, which is to be expected. He's got pretty low HP. Boltmon does. Not a bad bit of damage there from our Machine Digimon on that fight. He put in some work. Put in some work. Yeah, Kumon's gonna hit a little bit. I don't know how that Boltmon survived that. I really don't. That's crazy. That is crazy. Goodbye, Mega Gar. Oh, Gargamon actually blocked it. Nani? It's coming down to the wire. Mega Gargamon tanking like a champ. Nah, he's done. He's done. It's come down to Piedmon now. It's a Piedmon versus Genkuamon showdown. I have a lot of counter on my Piedmon, as you guys can see clearly. That's also a part of a song that I'm not singing. So Piedmon doing his thing. All right, let's keep going. So Machine Digimon did pretty well there. Alright, so let's go in there. Not much power on this one, so we're going to go ahead and just do our normal combo. And we'll go ahead and go into RS2 for Machine Digimon there at the tail end. And then we'll jump into our Piedmon. Since Piedmon can tank a little bit more than the rest of my Digimon, I'm not as anxious to use his skills as a priority first, because I know he's going to survive a lot longer. Whoa! Minervamon! Chill, girl! Whew, I think that was like a 6 or 7k crit. I missed that. I knew it looked high. It looked high. Wow, Machine Digimon even put I think a 4k crit on that. Not bad. So I am definitely liking what I'm seeing from Machine Digimon. I did not expect the damage output to be so good. And again, he's using very limited plugins right now, and he has no skill ups. It's just his base skill level 1. He doesn't have any dupes in him. And he's out here doing, 3, 4k crits. Not bad. A lot better than I actually anticipated. So we got 3 more matches. We'll go ahead and do them real quick. Is there other Machine Digimon? Yes, there is, Omega. There's also, I believe, a Brave one as well. And a yellow one. I know there's a Tenacious one. The Brave one, I can't remember if there was or not. I'd have to go back and look on the wiki. But I know for a fact that we do have a Tenacious one, and I've heard the Tenacious one is better than the Calm one. So, one of these days we'll get to that Digimon on our preview. Oh, this one. Alright, we're actually going to lower attack now. This is a good spot for our Machine Digimon to help out because of that Creepymon. We don't go into this, into this, into this. Hopefully we hit that Creepymon. Hit the Creepymon. Yes, we hit the Creepymon. Perfect. Alright, Creepymon's down. He's going to be going bye-bye. Yeah. Boom! And we're going to get hit a little hard there. Everyone's hanging in there. My Machine Digimon's still alive somehow. Whew. Piedmon, you hit so hard. You hit so hard. Boom! Look at that damage. Machine Digimon out here flexing. Out here flexing. Good job. Did we get a donation? Oh, crap. I didn't even realize. AJ Styles. Eddie, you're at it again, boy. $20 donation, man. You love using wrestling names and politicians' names, don't you? It's actually kind of hilarious, though. AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, donated $20. Thank you so much. As always, Eddie. Alright, so we got 2 fights left. So far, not too bad. Except for those couple fights we had with Sakuyamon, we've been doing pretty alright. Very unfortunate skill locks kind of derailed us there at the early part of it. Sakuyamon, yes. Goody. Oh, goody. I might just go in hard first turn because I don't want to deal with that skill lock. Hopefully I can take it out. Oh, so close, Mega Gargamon. So close. I don't want to deal with that Sakuyamon. Hit the Sakuya. That a boy. That a boy, Mega Gargamon. You're a good doggy. A metallic doggy. Good stuff. Alright, we're not even going to use Wisemon's buff this fight. We took care of pretty much most of the problems. Honestly, the Piedmon could be a little bit of a problem, but hopefully we take care of it right here. Nice. We got it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Look at this Pumpkinmon out here tanking. Pursuit. I think I got a little bit of everything on my Piedmon. I think he's got some Pursuit. He's got Counter. He's got Pinpoint. He's got, I think, Crit as well. I mean, he's got a little bit of everything. He's a smorgasbord. 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 I don't know. I got 2 donations, Chandler? Oh, where's the other one? I'm not seeing it. My thing is messing up today. Oh, nice Duel Links. I know, 7th. Isn't this the best Duel Links you've ever seen? Did I get another one? I honestly do not see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it, guys. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't see it, though. If you did donate again, Eddie, I'm sorry. I don't see it. Bunny? What? This isn't a bunny. This is a dog. Look. That's a dog. That's a terrier's face. That's Terriermon. That's what his real form should look like. They should change Mega Gargamon to Terriermon, and then Terriermon to Mega Gargamon, and make a little bit more sense. I don't know. A bunny? If I see a bunny with a face like that, I'm running like hell. That's all I'm saying, Robert. That's all I'm saying. If I see a bunny in public with a face like that, I'm out. I'm getting the hell out. Be thinking it's some kind of alien species or something trying to probe me. I'm out of here. Alright, another good... Oh, no, we're going to have to hit that thing hard. We got to get rid of that. We got to get that Sakuyamon out of here. Don't need to be... Oh, crap. At least we can hit it. I don't want to get hit with skill locks, boy. No. Don't give me them skill locks. Actually, yeah. That'll work. Dude. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to take that Minervamon out quick. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Come on. We got to take that Minervamon out. Oh, it's going to hurt. Come on, Piedmon. It's up to you. Again. Okay. No, not all the counters. All the free heals. Oh, Nani. Nani. Ooh, he's gaining attack power, too. RIP! We tried. Creepymon, I hate you. Why did you not let me summon you? Why? Why you gotta be like that? Rip the dream, guys. Rip. Creepymon is OP indeed. He's very OP. Hey Josh, you know about the Digimon Masters Online? It's an RPG with Digimon, and I got Millennium on there. Yes, I played Digimon Masters a long time ago. Like, we're talking like 7, 8 years ago. And I played it pretty hardcore for a while, but then it got like bounced around between different platforms, between different publishers, and then they threw it on Steam. They got another server on Area Games. It became a hot mess, and then I quit playing it because it's like you had to restart your whole account all over again. It was too much to juggle, too much work. The game was extremely pay to win. They don't have PvP on the global side. I still think they don't. I know they do on the, I believe, the Korean side, but they don't have it on the global side still. Even after 10 years of being out, I still don't think they have it. I think they just recently got X Digivolutions, which is pretty cool, I guess. But it's like, the game is very expensive. You think the egg system is bad in this game where you gotta wait a while? You should see the egg system in DMO, where not only do you have to farm your butt off, you have the chance of a lot of your eggs breaking, especially people that are trying to make 5 out of 5 eggs. Man, if you guys play DMO, you know my struggles. You know what I'm talking about. I hope you can find my team on BP. Well, we're going to take a break for BP for now because we still got to work out some plugins issues that we have on a lot of our comm Digimon. A few of our comm Digimon have some plugin issues that we need to resolve. So we're going to have to go farm some up. So this will be a great time for you guys to ask any questions and all that good stuff because we're going to do a little bit of story farming. I got to burn some of this stamina. I got a few cans still saved up. We're almost level 42, so that'll be nice. But not bad. And thank you again, Eddie, for the $20 donation. I saw that you donated another one. No, $25. My bad. $25 donation by Chris Jericho this time. We got the GOAT of professional wrestling. The Ayatollah of rock and roll has donated to the stream. $25. Thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic. Much appreciated as always. So let me just get my my farm set up here. Crimson, I'm really just shooting for top 2K, to be honest, Crimson. That's just kind of my sweet spot. I don't want to use any rubies. Obviously, I just used 5 there so I could, you know, do a few more PvP fights for you guys in stream because I wanted to get a good idea of where Machine Dramon was at damage-wise. And I'm very thoroughly excited. I'm actually kind of happy for him. He's actually out DPSing my Noble Pumpkinmon. So I think from this point on, I might actually just keep Noble Pumpkinmon out after I tweak my plugins a little bit more. I might even consider taking Wisemon out. I'm not sure if I need that extra 60% damage still. I'm going to have to do a little bit more testing on how well the team performs without him. Because Wisemon is a liability. You have to make, if you're running a power buffer, being it for power or tech, you have to be super fast. Because if you're not super fast and you don't get that first turn buff off, you have a very high chance of that Digimon dying because it's just an ultimate and it has low stats. It could get one shot. Therefore, you're not going to get any buffs off. So you're running a Digimon for no reason. You're basically putting yourself in a 5-on-4 situation right off the bat. And that's not something that you want to be in. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more testing here later today. Throughout tomorrow as well. You know, wait for my free retries to show back up. You know, do a few matches. I don't mind losing while testing because I'm not really too concerned with trying to climb to the top ranks anyway. Otherwise, I would just sit there and just throw ruby after ruby after ruby into the game and do retries. And I don't want to do that. It's not really honestly worth it. It's a lot of time consumption for no reason just to get an extra few rubies, if you even get them. It depends how, you know, how high the points are getting to where you got to get to even get to the next tier of rewards. So there's a lot of things there to consider. So basically, I try to aim for the top 2K, 3K every week, and I'm fine with that. I have no problems with that at all. That's still a good 350, 400 rubies a week. That's excellent. I'll take it, and I'm happy. Unfortunately, our guild is full. I did a lot of cleaning today. I had a lot of people in a backlog trying to get in, so the guild is back to full again. Unfortunately, Will, I just saw your message. I'm addicted to collecting. How good is Chaos Gallimon? I have not looked into him yet, Kiva. A lot of the ones on JP, like I would say around the 10-month mark onwards, I wasn't there for. I only played the JP version for like the first several months, and then after that, I got, you know, I started working on other things and playing other games, and you know, basically just put my focus into other stuff on non-Digimon ReArise. So I don't really know what a lot of the meta and a lot of the Digimon look like at that point. I have spoken with a lot of the players and stuff, and I just hear things. I hear rumors. I hear the rumblings. You know, the discussions that are brought up with a lot of these Digimon, how they're so good in JP, etc., etc. But we're going to be grabbing all those Digimon, and we're going to be talking about a lot of them individually here on the channel. As you guys should already know by now, you've probably noticed we already did Omnimon. Later today, tomorrow, depending on where you're at, we're going to be bringing in Old Force Vidramon, the calm variant, the one that has 44 base speed, absolutely nuts. And then we're going to be talking about, I believe, Imperadramon Paladin mode, and then Dragon mode, and we're going to be talking about Armageddonmon. We're going to be talking about the new Examon, the new Jessmon. We're going to be talking about Lilithmon, which I know a lot of you guys out there are really excited for. Maybe a little bit too excited. So we're going to be talking about a lot of those. We're going to be talking about a lot of the other Royal Knights. We're going to be talking about Magnamon, which I know a lot of people in my personal Discord are very excited for. You guys have been wanting to know, you know, what my thoughts are on Magnamon. So we're going to be going through a lot of the Digimon that aren't out yet. So it's going to be pretty exciting for the next few days. Maybe I'll try to do 2 a day if I can. Otherwise, I'll do 1 a day at least. That way we can knock out 7 a week and hopefully get through a majority of them before a lot of them get here. That way, by the time the banners do get here for those certain Digimon, you can always go back to those videos. You can see their stats, their skills, and you're going to know beforehand, okay, that's a good investment, or maybe I'll wait. You know, they're just there to basically help you guys kind of get a visual idea of what you want to do. There's no X antibody Digimon currently in JP's version at this time. Unless you want to count Alphamon, which I don't. But I know if you want to. So let's go and pop this. I think I will mainly just save up for the Royal Knights. Is Platinum Numemon good? Unfortunately, Blue is not. Not good at all. Do 4 plugin summons? What's that, Eddie? Hold on a second. Digimon Lynx is dead. Yeah, unfortunately, Roberto. Mega buffers. You mean like Megas, Benny, that do attack buffs? And yes, we will. We will indeed, Benny. There are a few Digimon that are Megas that will do AoE attack buffs for tech and power. Yes. I like keeping Pumpkinmon for the block rate passive. Wow, Eddie loves plug. I didn't even see his message. Alright, so Eddie wants me to do 4 plugin summons, which I guess we're going to have to do. I had Lucimon 5 out of 5. Oh, and DMO, nice. Alright, so you want me to do 5, Eddie, on plugin banners, or was it 4? 4 or 5? Because I saw you type 2 different numbers. Yeah, I could try, Wheel. You'll just have to keep reminding me every couple days, so I'll remember, because so many people ask me every day. Okay, Eddie. I'll do 4. I'll do 4 then. I'll do 4. Should I do it on purple or blue? That's the question. I'm running a lot of blue and a lot of purple. We got a new notice. What's this all about? What do we get? Oh, nothing. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's nothing new here. Okay. Just some mumbo jumbo. Thank you so much, Aang. So we're going to be doing some summons here. Some surprise summons by our boy Eddie. 2 calm, 2 power. That sounds reasonable. We could do that. We could do 2-2. We could do 2-2. That'll work. So we'll do calm and then we'll do deft. We'll do 2 of each. So we'll do our calm first. I could use some gold speed. That would be great. Or gold block rate in defense would be awesome. Gold counter would be ideal, I think. I'm trying to think when I'm running calm right now. I'm only running Digimon. I'm running Minervamon, so even maybe gold crit would be pretty decent. Gold crit, gold counter, gold block rate defense. Any of those would be very decent. So let's just see what we get. Let's see what we get. Going in number 1. Alright. Let's see what we got. See if we're going to get just the pity or if we're going to get an extra gold in there somewhere. Looks like we're going to just get the pity. Yep. Just got the pity. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, this is promising. Wow! No way! Our plugin luck has been ridiculous lately, guys. If you guys were here for the last stream where we did plugin summons and we pulled absolute fire on the death banner, look at this. We're starting off hot. Tech and speed, gold plugin, let's go. Woo! Let's get it. That's a good pickup. Amazing. Alright, let's do one more on calm. Alright. Let's see if we can get more than 1 gold here. Let's do it. Let's do it right, game. Yes, we're getting an extra. Alright, we got 2. Not bad. Let's see what we got. Come on, give me something good. Okay, we got another Pursuit and Poison. Let's see. 13. We'll lock it up anyway because it's a 3-star gold. And then we got Pursuit, which I don't mind a Pursuit at all. I actually kind of like Pursuit on some of my higher DPS type of Digimon. Them being able to attack again with a base skill could, really help you in battle. As you guys saw some of my PvP fights today that I won at the last minute, it was because I had Digimon like Piedmon and Mega Gargamon going in there for additional attacks, getting just that little bit of damage in there just to seal the deal. So, Pursuit ain't nothing to snooze at. I'll take it. Not bad. I think even some of these might be useful. Yeah, I've got some block rates and defense in here. I have to see how many of these I still need. I'll go ahead and lock those up. The block rate ones. It's a block rate. Nah, it's counter. That's just flat defense. What is this? This is no, okay. Is this one good? Nope, just flat HP. Alright. Not bad. Alright, let's go do 2 def now. Not bad, guys. Not bad. What does Pursuit do? It's a chance to attack again with a base skill. That's basically what Pursuit is. It's just a chance to attack again. But it's only a base skill, but the base skill can land a crit. So very important. Alright, let's go do some deft multi-summon here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a couple golds to drop for us. Looks like we're going to get a pity here. Yep. See what we got. Hey, Omega, no problem. Take it easy, man. Get some sleep. Hey, this is just a meme. Hey, speed, though. I'll take it. Skill lock, resistance, speed. I might have to start teching that in if people start running a lot. I might have to put that on my Piedmon, actually. If people start running a lot of Sakuyamons, anticipating Phoenixmon to be in the PvP for some reason. So we'll have to see if we see a lot of Sakuyas again coming back into the meta here in the near future. So that could be very handy. Alright, let's go again. Last one, guys. Let's see if we get some good stuff. At least how it had speed on it, though. Hey, we're getting at least 2. We're getting at least 3. Nice. So we're getting the triple. Alright. Goodies, goodies, goodies. Nice. So we're going to be getting block rate and speed defense plugin. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, my Lanta. Oh. That's amazing. That is amazing. My Piedmon is going to be so stacked. He has like every plugin that he could ask for at this point. What does this got on it? Tech and crit. I will take that. I will take that. And then we got another pursuit with speed on it. What? I'm done. I'm done. That, wow. The Deft banner for plugins has been crazy, crazy good to me the past 2 times we've streamed. Like, wow. I have so many plugins that I have to build up now. Wow. So, I guess we owe Eddie a big shout out because we pulled amazingly in those 4 multi-summons. So, Eddie, as you know, thank you so much for those donations. We were able to pull fire back-to-back streams on the plugin banner. Now all you need is creepy. Oh, Aang, don't remind me. Don't remind me. All we need is creepy. Oh, my heart is sinking in my chest. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Man. At least thanks to Eddie, though, we've been able to do some summons for you guys. Since I am hoarding rubies for a better banner. So, at least we haven't had a complete dry spell of summons here. We have been able to do a few on plugins, and they've been pretty good. So, awesome stuff. And you know what I forgot to do, guys, before I was farming earlier? I forgot to feed my Digimon again. Naughty, naughty me. My Digimon are probably like, you know what? This dude's an asshole. He never feeds us. We're going to starve to death. I mean, look at poor Minervamon's waistline. She needs to eat. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mega Gargamon, he's a big tin can. He definitely needs to fill it up. Who else do we need to fill up? Wisemon. I might actually consider taking Wisemon out, though, for real. I might just take Wisemon out and throw in Hyandramon again, perhaps. Or maybe even run Machinedramon with Noble Pumpkinmon. So I'm going to be trying a lot of different PvP setups and see which way, where I want to go with it. Because that is the fun thing to me about PvP, is since you don't lose any points, the only thing you lose is a try. I have no problem running teams in PvP that may or may not work to do some testing and try to get the ideal team that's, that's set up for me, get the right types of combos, and see where I go with it. And that's what I've been doing with PvP this whole time. I know I don't do too much PvP on the channel. I do a lot of it just kind of like when I'm working and I have it on the other monitor, just, play testing, doing some things. I still have a very high win rate, but I feel like I can get just a little bit more out of it. So, again, we're going to be doing some more play testing. Cannot wait to see where the meta is going to look like in the next week. But it's fun. It's fun testing new things. It's exploring new things. At least I have to give Bandai credit for that. They don't make us lose anything by testing out new units in PvP, especially if you're not trying to climb to the higher rankings. So I have to give them at least kudos on that. Got to give credit where credit is due. All right, let's go do some more farming. You guys got some more questions. Again, now is the time to do so. Time to evolve to Numamon, the poop Digimon. Oh, man. Alright. Go back to 6. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of 4-6 lately because I'm trying to build up a lot of food. Like a ton of it. Because I've been making a lot of different Oh, we already maxed out. RIP! Guess we're upgrading. I didn't know we were at full capacity. Guess we are. This is actually a good time to equip our new plugins to our Piedmon as well. We'll do that real fast. I wish there was a way we could just swap between the two menus easily. Alright, plugin. Equip plugins. Let's see what we got to work with here. These plugins are really helping bolster my team, though, for sure. No doubt about it. So what can we actually take away from Piedmon? All right, so we can definitely take away the silver speed because now we have a gold one. I could give him crit rate as well, but I feel like he's already doing enough damage as it is. And unless you get your crit rate up to around, I'd say 75, 80%, by utilizing another Digimon's buff or passive on top of your plugins, it's not really worth it to me because there's a high chance that I might not even crit at all. So there's that. And wait, that crit was for power, wasn't it? That speed was for power, wasn't it? I thought it was... Or was that blue? I think... Oh, that's right. It was blue that... It was calm that we summoned with speed. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was the other way around. Oh, well. So I guess we'll leave that there for now. Now, this one... We don't have nothing to swap out, do we? Oh, yeah, we got this right here. Got block rate, and then we got counter. I might just put... Because we got 30% counter... I got 50% counter, and then I'm getting an additional 20% from Machine Digimon. So you're looking at a 70% counter chance with Piedmon right now. But I could give him block rate. This is a tough one because block rate is also very good. You know, obviously you get hit less, you know, for less damage. You survive longer. And his block rate is already at 45%. So if I add an additional, what is it, going to be 30% at max? That's 75% block rate. And then on top of, if I run a Digimon with a passive for 20% more, or a skill for 20% more, he's almost at 100% block rate, which is pretty crazy. Interesting. What do you guys think? Let me ask the audience. What do you guys think? I'm actually starting to come around to Machine Digimon, Raphael. Like I said, I decided earlier today to build him up. And I'm going to keep building him up more and test him more. Because I really want to see how good he can actually be in the current meta. I'm going to see if he deserves to be moved up slightly more in next week's meta list. I'm going to converse with a lot of the community, my own community, of course, and the Digimon ReArise community to see if he's worthy of going up to maybe a 9 or maybe back down to an 8. So we're gonna do some more testing with him. But so far, I like what I see. Block rate because Creepymon loves it when you counter it. I know, Beast. I know, but he's gone, unfortunately. Yeah. I guess we could do it. We could go with block rate. So we'll just make our Piedmon super tanky. So we'll take out the counter. We'll add more block rate. So we'll have to build this up. We'll give that counter to somebody else. So we're going to have block rate down there, block rate up here. Both are going to be speed. His speed's going to be, what, over 60? Pretty crazy. We got defense and block rate. I don't have any better ones, so he's pretty much just set for defense at the moment. So nothing's really going to change there. I really don't want to lose that 12 speed for the crit rate. Because, like I said, this is a misconception a lot of people have with crit rate. This is my problem with crit rate. And I want to get your guys' opinion as well. I want this to be a collaboration between myself and you guys here in the chat. Do you think crit rate is even good unless you can get that crit rate like over 70, 80%? Because you got to think, if your crit rate isn't high enough between your plugins and skills, there's a high chance you don't crit at all. So therefore, it becomes a dead stat. Does that make sense? So I always worry about putting crit on anything unless I'm putting a lot of crit on it. Yeah, with AoEs, you have that chance to crit per hit. So if you're doing an AoE attack to, say, like 3 enemies, and your crit's 50%, you have 50% chance to crit to 3 different enemies. Obviously, you have that, but that's still a very high chance of not getting a crit. So it's definitely I guess you could consider it a very subjective reasoning, because you could kind of argue for both sides. You could say, but that's 50% chance it does work, and then on the other side, you could say 50% chance it doesn't. So it's kind of like a gamble. unless you can get it really, really high and you know you're always going to crit. But then again, if you put a lot of crit on a lot of your Digimon, you're sacrificing other stats like speed, like counter, pursuit, or whatever you're trying to do. So it's definitely a subjective matter, I would say. I think we can all agree on that. It's a very subjective thing. I don't know, Al. That's a good question. I don't think it does. I think block rate blocks no matter what, unless you have a skill that nullifies the block, such as Omnimon's S1, for example. So, it's a touchy subject. So, what do you guys think? I should just probably leave it on speed for now, put that crit maybe on somebody else that I'm building more around crit. Maybe we'll do that. Can you do a video on skill upgrades? I have Hyandramon and a couple Guardramons, but I can't use it to upgrade. Am I missing something? Beast, do those Guardramons go to Mega, or do they only go to Andromon? Because if those are the ultimate Digivolution line, they can't be fed in. It has to be the Mega Digivolution line only. Or you can use skill stones. Yeah, you're doing PvP. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point, Aang. That's a fair point. Alright, so not bad though. So he's looking pretty good. So we're gonna have to build this up. I still gotta max out this, and then I gotta hopefully replace this with gold one of these days. But for now, we'll max that out soon too. So he's looking pretty good though. I like where he's at. Where's our other boy at that we might still consider running? I guess we got Noble Pumpkinmon as well. Since I don't got Creepymon, I don't got too much purples to really worry about. I could go ahead and put that counter rate and speed on you. I'm going to leave that there. Nothing there to replace. Crit rate with no substats, not great. I'll go ahead and put the Pursuit and Skill Lock are kind of equally good for him right now, because it really depends. If we see a lot of Sakuyamons, that Skill Lock is decent. But the Pursuit is also very decent, because that'd be 30% chance he attacks again with a base skill. That could be a crit. Skill Lock will be a little bit more situational. It'll depend on if I get hit with Sakuyamons. So I'm just going to go with Pursuit for now. We might change that up later. I'll probably upgrade both anyway, just to be on the safe side to have that. It's always good to have extra stuff laying around. So we only have just 2 speed, right? That's all we got. And the only thing we have that I can add on is the tech and crit. Well, since I don't... Again, I'm in a situation where I don't have crit on anything else. I'm probably just going to leave it at speed for now. Because I feel like if you're going to put crit on something, you need to make sure you're putting a lot of crit. That way you make sure it's critting. Because, believe it or not, a lack of damage but high crit is still good. Because crit is going to do 1.5 times your normal damage. So it's worth getting crit, even if it's at the expense of losing on another stat, if you can make sure you're going to crit very often, more times than not. Because when you do crit, it'll hit it for a lot of damage, especially if they don't block it. Then it'll really hit hard. So like I said, if I can get some more crit death gear in the future, I might build one of my units more around crit and then speed, but for now we'll just leave it be. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy when we start getting some of these more these big daddies coming soon, Crimson. They're some of them get pretty crazy. They start doing like 2-3 times damage crits. It's nuts. So who else do we need to work on here? If we're taking Wisemon out of the team, do I even need these? Stun resist, paralysis resist, counter. No, we don't really need those. And then for here, we have, what do we got? We got Pinpoint, which isn't very good. I'm not going to lie. It's not very good for him anyway. there's certain Digimon I feel Pinpoint is perfect for. Because being able to target Digimon that are very low HP and just make sure you take them out is very crucial in PvP. I've seen a lot of times where there would be a Digimon just chilling in the back row, or they'd be sitting off to the side. They have like no HP left. They're not being hit with anything, and then they just go in and use a powerful skill and then wipe one or two of your Digimon out, which could have been avoided if your Digimon had some Pinpoint at that time and it went off. So, high Pinpoint's not bad all the time, but I feel like it works best for certain Digimon. Like Mega Gargamon, for example, he loves Pinpoint because it's in his skill set. Piedmon loves Pinpoint. It's in his skill set. So, those two Digimon are great with Pinpoint because they're already getting a pretty good chunk of it already on top of your plugin, so high chance it goes off. With Machinedramon, obviously, that's not the case. So, I could keep the Blind Resist in there because of the Piedmons, because of the Ravemons. I could keep that there. I can swap out the Pinpoint rate and give him Pursuit rate, I guess. Well, Poison would be also decent because of the Minervamons that are running around everywhere, and Minervamon is still very much part of the top meta. Yeah, we'll do that. Like I said, I want to, like, at some point, I'll max all these out. It doesn't hurt to have extras. You never know when the meta changes with different DOTs, different debuffs and stuff like that. It's good to have this stuff that you can keep playing around and keep yourself in the meta. Defense and block rate. Do we have any better ones? No, we don't. And same thing up there. So this will basically be the only change for the most part. We're just going to be doing that. I'll have to upgrade that, obviously, at some point. And that's pretty much all we can do plugin-wise. We just got to upgrade those plugins now. And we'll be on our way. Having trouble getting 3 medals for War Greymon advice? Blue, unfortunately, I wish I could tell you there was some kind of fast way to do it. There was an easy way to do it. But the only thing I can tell you is to do the ones that you can solo and hope that you get a good drop rate. I mean, that's it. Or try to do ones that you're guaranteed to get at least first place on. And you want to make sure you manage your stamina because obviously since War Greymon is part of the surge function, I think he's still in the surge function, you have to use stamina now. So you are going to be eating a lot of stamina, unfortunately. I wish they just would have put him in the shop for like 750, 800 Clash Battle medals and then buy 5 of them and let people get their War Greymons that way. But they haven't done that yet. Now, they did do that on the JP version, so hopefully they do that in the future where they do add the Clash Battle medals, or I'm sorry, the Clash Battle Digivolution exclusive codes to the shop, but they haven't done it yet. So, unfortunately, you just got to cross your fingers and hope RNG's on your side. Make a Dark Masters team. I don't have Puppetmon. I didn't get him from that banner, so I think I'm missing him. And I still have to wait to get some of the other ones as well that I don't think are even in a game yet. So, maybe one day, Blue. Or, I'm sorry, Daniel. Yeah, no problem, Blue. Raphael, because it's really all I have to put on him at the moment. And he also hits very hard, so it's helpful. And I'm also benefiting. I'm getting an additional 20% counter anyways from my Machinedramon. So, why not? Why not? Got to work with what you got, right, guys? You live and you learn. Got 94 people watching live. Thank you guys so much. Whoo! Put in Metal Seedramon. Take out Wisemon for Prince Mommy. Oh my goodness, So King, you're trying to give me a heart attack now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that out loud. All right, so Piedmon, where you at? Here you are. So we need to work on his defense plugin. Let's go ahead and go through all these real quick. I'm not gonna go through and click all the proper ones because I know I don't have enough to go far anyway. Alright, we're probably not going to be able to get this to 5 until we farm up a little bit more, but that's fine. Got nothing better to do. And that's going to be it, right? Yep. So we are now out. All right, cool. Now let's go farm up some more. Got his block rate up to 20%. Speed 10. Not bad. He's going to be tanking. I guess I would be pretty special if I put him in there, wouldn't I? I'd be the only one in PvP running Prince Mamimon in S rank. Let's go. Hey though, no joke, and I mean no joke. If I keep pulling more dupes of Prince Mamimon, I might actually have to run him in my team because he's gonna be kind of high up there with skill level. Because I've already pulled him once or twice as a dupe. So, and I did make him level 99 for you guys because I know a lot of you've been asking about that. So I did that for funsies because I was bored, I think a couple days ago. So maybe one day, you know what? No, I got a great idea. One of these days, I don't know if it'll be a month from now, a couple months from now, somebody, if you're still here with the channel, remind me, and we will make the worst mega dream team you've ever seen. We'll have Metal Edamon. We'll have Prince Mimimon. We'll throw in the Platinum Numimons if I pull those. We'll try to make the worst mega team possible and see if we can go into PvP. And we're gonna play some bets, and maybe we'll do like a giveaway, like a gift card giveaway or something like that in a few months. And we'll take bets on will I win more than I lose, and we'll see what we can do. That'll be a really fun stream. We might have to set that up in a few months, but I gotta wait till I get all the right Digimon to be able to pull that off. I think that would be hilarious. Your farming team is already good for PvP. Yep. I think my farming team... Well, outside of... I don't normally run Hyandramon anymore. This is pretty much what I run for everything outside of Clash Battle. There we go. But I'm trying to figure out a way to squeeze Machinedramon into my lineup. I did like what I saw from him in PvP earlier today. He was doing some damage. And he's very helpful against Creepymon. That 30% damage, that 30% power down is very good. Especially when Creepymon is going to sit there and just keep countering and countering and countering. You know, taking that 30% less damage is phenomenal. So I don't know. We're gonna have to. I gotta try and make some kind of room. I'm either gonna have to throw Hyandramon back in the lineup if I'm taking Wisemon off and go with that with my old approach, or I'm gonna keep Hyandramon out and just put Machinedramon in there and just go full aggro like I have been doing, which has been working pretty well for the most part. So there's a couple of approaches I could take here. Yeah, that's true, Red Herring. He does get that additional damage increase every time he goes. That's why you gotta take him out quick. Don't let him build up to that 70% plus buff, because then that's crazy. Because then it can literally erase your entire... Basically, it could just erase your entire power down. After buffing twice, he basically just erases the debuff. Such a good unit. Everyone who pulled Creepymon should be very happy because he is super strong right now. And I have a good idea what the next 3 banners are going to be. And if those 3 banners are going to be the ones that are coming in the next month or so, Creepymon's going to be top of his game for quite some time. We'll have to see what Bandai does to see if they're going to shake up the game a little bit. Maybe they're going to drop a bombshell on us. Who knows? Bandai are known to do some crazy things on Global, so who knows? I don't see Omnimon coming till at least 6 months to a year, maybe 1 year anniversary. Christmas time, that could be maybe Old Forest Digimon might make his presence. Maybe we'll get what else? Get like an Paradramon Paladin mode or Dragon mode. One of those might come soon after. Maybe they'll be before Old Forest. Who knows? But I don't see Omnimon coming for at least 6 months to a year, because that is their golden ticket. Omnimon is going to come in a banner, and they're going to jack that banner full of a lot of goodies. They're going to put a bow on it, and they're going to say Merry Christmas, even if it's in July. It don't matter, because people are going to see that banner. Their mouths are going to water. Their jaws are going to drop down to their stomachs, and they're going to go summon hardcore. You're going to see credit cards being completely maxed out. You're going to see people getting divorced. People's going to get pregnant. A lot of things are going to go down when that Omnimon banner drops in Global. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be money cha-ching to Bandai. I saw that Alphamon is a beast. Hey, thank you so much, Aang, for the $5 donation. Much appreciated, man. Thank you so much. Hey, no problem, Jason. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, you're right, Crimson. I keep forgetting to feed my Hyandro, because I don't know why I have him in my farm team. He shouldn't be in my farm team. Let me swap him out real quick, because I don't need him for farming story. I honestly don't know why I still have him in there. Let me fix that real quick. Thanks for reminding me. I would have just let that go the whole stream. Hey, it's a big fire chicken, but it's not Winged Dragon of Ra, so I'm not happy. If it's not a Winged Dragon of Ra fire chicken. Alright, let's go. Let me swap you out and put you in. That's fine. There we go. Oh, time to upgrade again. I don't have very much storage space. I haven't used any rubies to upgrade space. You guys couldn't tell. It's just, the math doesn't make sense. 10 rubies for 5 spaces? What is that? Come on, Bandai. 10 rubies for 5 spaces? Are you that cheap? What were we even leveling up? I think oh yeah, we were leveling this up. Alright, so level 2, gotta go a little bit more. Alright, so is that it? How much? Do we not have very much space? Let me see my space. Oh, it's all these silvers. We don't need all these silvers though, for real. Go defense. And let's start. Guess I don't have any, do I? Yeah, I do. Here we go. So just start feeding these in, whatever. I don't need these, because I think I already locked up all the good ones, right? Block rates. Yeah, these are all just the bad, junky ones. Alright, cool. Cool. So we'll get this to 5-star ASAP. Doesn't matter which ones we use. I'm not using those yet. I'm gonna have to look through all those, see if any of those have any like a second side sub skill or substat rather. See, the ones like that are just plain. I don't keep those, but we'll see. We shall see. You're top 18 right now in PvP. Wow, Aang. Good job, man. Going on that grind. Very nice. How many wins have you gotten so far this week? Yo, what's up, Ursel? How's it going? You're just aiming for top 15? Well, hopefully you can hold your spot, man. Ultra Mega Chicken. I'm using Plesio, so I'm slower anyways. Then decided to use Crit on Ganku. Then bam. Crit Ganku is awesome. So, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, we still got to level it up to +5 if we want to get that additional 5% block rate. So, we might as well work on it. Why not? Just get this done. Be done with our Piedmon for now. Then we can move on to our... I think my Minerva still needs some work done. And then my Mega Gargamon needs some work. And what's good about upgrading all this gear is a lot of this gear you can just reuse later on, even if you pull a better Mega than the ones you already got these equipped to. A lot of these you're gonna be able to replace, reuse. So that's very good. At least, this is another good thing. I must be in a good mood today. I'm giving Bandai a lot of credit today. At least they don't charge you for swapping gear around, because there are a few gotchas out there that do that, and boy howdy, does that drive me nuts. It's like, you already own the gear, you already pulled the gear, why do I have to pay to move my gear? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? So at least we don't have to, you know, do that. So that's a good thing. We don't have to use bits to move gear around or anything like that. We don't need to use special items to unequip gear. Thank you for that, Bandai. Gotta give credit where it's due, man. So there are a few silver linings here. All right, so I think we're good now. We can keep going. 331 battles, 290 wins, 41 losses. Not bad, Ang. Not bad. That's a lot of losses. No, man. You did great. 290 and 41. Anybody would take that record. You should talk to the Cleveland Browns. They would love to have that record. DMO is a PC MMO. Oh, yeah, you're just telling people about DMO. Yeah, that game's like 10 years old, guys. That game's getting old. A video talking about the future of plugins would be nice. I know eventually we get Rainbow, and now there are ancient plugins. That's a good video idea, Crimson. I'll have to do some research and pull that one out, though. There are also some plugins that decrease stats to raise other ones. So that's something that I thought was pretty neat. There are some plugins in the game that will, like, they'll lower your speed but give you like a crap load of HP. So very, very interesting stuff. Lots to talk about. I got to go through all the Digimon that are still to come, talk about each one individually, give my opinion on them, look over their stats, their skills, talk about if they were in the meta right now, where would they stand. I got to do my weekly updates to the meta tier list. A lot of people have liked those tier list videos. I've had some people giving me some shit yesterday about it for some reason. I don't know why. I told people, don't take any tier list, not just mine. Do not take any, and I mean any tier list, as if it's the gospel or the Bible, whatever. It's a reference sheet at best. Tier lists are highly subjective. You're going to disagree or agree. There is no way in high hell you're going to get everyone to agree with your tier list. It's not going to happen. I don't want to say it's not impossible, because they always say don't say anything's impossible, but it's very highly unlikely, I should say, that you're never going to have everyone fully agree with a tier list, no matter who makes it. It could be the best strategic player in the world. It could be the #1 player. It could be the player that just sits there and no life's Digimon ReArise analyzes it. They got like some kind of like algorithm-based systematic, analytical system that they have in place for the game, and they would still make a tier list and people would not agree with everything. It's just, that's the way it is. Tier lists are very subjective. There's nothing you can do about it. It's all in good fun. I love and I enjoy making them. I think a lot of you have enjoyed seeing them. It's a good reference sheet. I try to give my points and stuff on why I move things up and down. But again, it's very subjective, and it's just there to give you guys a foundation. But I do know a lot of you have been enjoying those, so obviously we're going to keep doing them. 38 battles and 28 wins. So you're 28-10, Kiva? The Cleveland Browns would still like that record. Yeah, I'm doing Act 4 mass because I'm building up a lot of food and plugins. I don't need any more I mean, obviously, I think you get, I think, 1 or 2 more possible plugins from 4.7. That's still probably the best place to farm them. But 4.6, I'm at least gaining a lot of food. So I'm prepared for the future when it comes to trying to make a lot of Digimon 99 Bond, which does take a lot of food. So, not to mention, you got to feed your Digimon like every single day when you are farming to get their mood up. So, it's just good to have a lot of food laying around, and that's why I'm doing 4.6. You can do 4.7, 4.6. I mean, honestly, either way, you're pretty good. Whew. That's funny, Jason. Why other YouTuber? I don't. Honestly, Wrath, I don't even want to get into that. I've heard all about that for like the past 48 hours. No joke. I've heard all about things that were said in collab videos and streams and comment sections. Honestly, I could give 2 shits. I am 28-8. Oh, you're 20. Okay, that's not bad though. 28-8. I mean, obviously they're gonna have. You could have disconnection issues, which could cause you losses. Which I've had a few of those this week, sadly. There's also just, you know, where you have bad luck. You run into a team that's running a certain Digimon that gets very lucky with their either their DOTs or their lockdowns, their CCs. You know, where they give you, you know, skill locks, which I had happen to me 3 times in today's stream, unfortunately, because I saw Sakuyamons out of nowhere, and they got very lucky and were able to like lock down 2 or 3 Digimon at a time, which is not good. You also have, you know, shock, paralysis, stun, blind. There's so many CCs in the game, and if they go off on you, there's not really too much you can do. Well, that was a good one. We got 4 of them out of that. So it is what it is. There's a lot of variables to consider. You could have the best team in the game and still lose. I mean, that's just the reality of PvP. It's just the reality of PvP. You could get unlucky, bad RNG, and lose. You could get outsped, somebody take out one of your Digimon in first turn by hitting a very big critical that you don't block. It could happen. It's the nature of the beast. What's the best farming spot? Well, what are you looking for, Ursel? Are you looking for plugins, food, and... I mean, that's pretty much it, right? I'm assuming. What mode is this? This is story mode. This is just basic story mode. I'm on Act 4-6. Oh, if you're looking for EXP, it's the same thing. Just go into one of these stages. You're going to be getting about 4 account EXP per run. You're getting, let's see, let's go up here and look. So you're getting, for 4 stamina, you're getting 4 Tamer EXP per run, and you're getting food, and you're getting plugins. This is one of my favorite farm spots. 4-7 would be my other favorite, because 4-7 you can get more plugins. So if you're strictly looking for plugins, and you don't mind getting all those training items that you're not going to need that much of, do 4-7. If you're looking to get a lot of food stockpiled and for plugins, go to 4-6. There you go. And they're right next to each other, so you can't miss them. To farm bits quickly, I would say to just do what I'm doing now on a different stage. You could also go to the bit vortexes when they're open. There is one thing I would recommend doing. I know a lot of people do this already, but I'll mention it. When the bit vortex opens for an extended period of time, I believe it's on the weekends, make sure you have a few cans saved up for the weekend. Just save 3 or 4 cans, maybe 5 cans. Make sure your Digimon moods are all maxed out. Go into the bit vortex and spend about an hour in there. 30 minutes to an hour. And do as many runs as you possibly can. Burn a few cans. Save up, I don't know, get 1 million or 2 million bits. Boom, done. Now you're good for your next mega. That simple. That's what I would recommend doing. Just save up for the weekend, go in, go hard, you're done. And then you can wait and do it again next weekend. That way you can spend your week building up your plugins. Off the farming I go. Good luck, Josh. Gotta go. Hey, thank you so much, Sugar Kid, for being here. Much appreciation, man. Catch you on the next one. Hey, using me as a support left loud. Yeah, there you go, Eddie. There you go. You're getting a little bit of fame here on the video. What? Currently stuck at promotion rate B and keep losing RNG. Any input on that battle? Okay, Anthony. What's your team? Tell me your team setup. All 5 of the Digimon that you're using. And then we'll go from there. Got 90 people watching again live. I believe we hit 100 briefly. So thank you guys so much for coming out this late in the day. I know this is probably a bad time for a lot of you. I don't know. It's either early or late for some of you. We're not going to go too much further, though. We're going to potentially just farm up a little bit more, end the stream with a couple more PvP fights, and then tomorrow we'll be back at the grind. So we got two Battle Park fights already ready to go. So we'll probably finish the stream on those. We'll burn the rest of the stamina, and then we'll do that. No problem, Lex. No problem. I saw you like wrestling too on Discord. Will you be doing pay-per-view reviews like the one going on this weekend? I wish, I'm really trying to do a Crimson. Like, I had a secondary channel. You probably haven't heard me mention it for a few days because I've been having people go over there and subscribe to my second channel at WrestleVerse. The problem is I have not had time to actually upload any videos because there's 2 ways to make wrestling content that I'm trying to do. I can either upload just my voice as a podcast type of situation where I just have a static background that kind of has like timestamps and it just shows basically what I'm covering for that episode, and it's going to be probably like 15-20 minutes long of me just talking, so you could just put it on play and go do whatever and listen to me. Or the other option where I actually show visuals of some of the segments that happen during the show while talking over it. Those take a lot longer because you got to prepare all the images and try to get the images to match up with what you're talking about in the video at the given time. So it's a lot of work for just me and on top of doing all the videos for this channel. So it's a pain in the butt. I just have not had time. Not enough hours in the day. If I was full-time YouTube, I would probably pay somebody to be an editor. And then I would probably be doing that. I'd probably be putting out 6-7 videos a day, to be honest, at that point. But that'll be a future ambition. Creepymon Max, Piedmon 80, Noble Pumpkinmon 80, Were Greymon 80, and Minervamon 80. And what's your speed, Anthony? And what other megas do you potentially have? Currently using Hyandramon, War Grey, Noble Pump, Boltmon, and Creepymon. That's for your PvP. I would definitely recommend, unless you have a lot of dupes in your War Greymon, I'd replace him for PvP as soon as you possibly can for either a defensive unit, you know, that's tanky, but since you already have Hyandramon, you already have that covered. So I would bring in a semi-AoE, DPS. Unless, of course, you have a lot of dupes into your War Grey. If you have, like, I'd say a skill level 5 or higher War Greymon, you'd probably want to keep them in because you can probably one-shot nearly anything in the game at this point right now. As long as it's not blocked. But as for you, Anthony, I see your team there. I just need to know what your speed is, and I need to know what other megas you have, because you might want to replace your War Greymon. I noticed that outside of Noble Pumpkinmon, you're not running too many. Well, you are running Piedmon for blind. You got Minervamon for poison for your DOTs. Is Mega Gargamon considered a tank or DPS? I feel like he's somewhat of a hybrid way because he is pretty tanky for a calm type Digimon. And he hits very hard. And he has a very good setup as well. You could set him up with his S2, allowing for 2 Digimon on the opposition side to receive 30% more tech damage, which is very good if you're running a very mono tech team. So Mega Gargamon, very, very good. Let's see. Aang donated $3. Thank you so much, Aang, for the second donation, man. Much appreciation. Thank you so much. We out of stamina? I think we're out of stamina. Now we got 1 run left. Nice. And then we'll go feed these plugins in and then go do a couple PvP matches and then we'll get out of here. Your speed's around 137, going first on the side. I got Titanmon, Metal Edamon. 2 other max ults is Talmon and Arrow Vidramon. Okay, so Anthony, are they hitting you with debuffs? Is that your problem? Is that where you're getting stuck? They're just shutting your team down at the beginning? Are you just getting very unlucky RNG? I feel like I would say, Anthony, before you try to go through the rank up again, the promotion, go and farm up your Digimon. Get them all to max 99, because a lot of those stats do make a big difference. I mean, going from 80 to 99 is a nice sizable chunk of stats. You also want to make sure all your Digimon's mood is maxed out before going into a PvP fight. And you should be okay. And then hope that RNG is also on your side. Because sometimes you're going to get hit with those CCs and, you know, can't really do much about it. So, that's how a lot of people even had to overcome a promotion, which was like hell on earth for a lot of you. Oh, man. Okay, so Mega Gargamon, Ravemon, or Puppamon to trade out Wargrey. Since my Wargrey is only at skill level 3, I would replace the Wargrey for the Mega Gargamon way. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Yeah, I would replace your Wargrey for Mega Gargamon. Later, Josh, I need to go later, bro. Hey, thank you so much, Aang, for the donations, and thank you so much for participating in the stream. I'll catch you in the next one. Can't wait to see you there. It's a double blanded sword for me and RNG. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Got 50,000 more bits. I'll take it. Alright, let's feed in some plugins, do some PvP, and then we'll get out of here, guys. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. Some of you are probably tired or you got things to do. Let's go to our plugins. Yeah, no problem. I hope he works out for you, Way. I know he's good to me. Hopefully he treats you well, too. Equip. Nope. Upgrade. Alright, so who were we still working on? I think we're done with Piedmon for now. I think we were working on Minerva next. Or was I? No, I don't really have much to do for Minerva at the moment. Most of her stuff's pretty well. I mean, her special ones aren't done yet, but that's just going to give her more tech. So I'll leave her be for the moment. Mega Gargamon, do I have anything I got to work on you? Yes, I do, right here. Definitely got to work on this. Let's go ahead and boost that up. Oh, wait, that's counter. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Mega Gargamon. What a beast. We'll probably get this to maybe 4 stars if we're lucky before we run out of fodder. We'll see. Okay. So, is this got anything on it, or is it just flat? Nah. No second skill, no second... I keep saying skill, I mean second stat. No second stat on none of these? Ugh. These all doo-doo? Looking like it. Doo-doo. Yep, these are all bad. No second stat at all. Alright. Beam them in. don't think I checked this one yet. Okay, it's garbage too. What was that? Counter rate, don't need another one of those. And I think we are cleaned out. Alright, cool. So that's where we'll end our plugins for today. We made a pretty good progress. We'll keep at it. Let's go do these 2 PvP matches and get out of here. Someone who knows my pain. You are 2 copies away from maxing Minervamon. Wow, crit. That's crazy. I could spend millions of bits on this game. I could just start upgrading a whole bunch of Digimon just to start my whole collection. Use them for different videos and stuff. What's the recommended stat for PvP? Block rate or counter? I think, well, it really depends. Counter right now, I feel the strongest for him, or for counter, would be obviously on Creepymon. Give him 30%, and then he's going to be at 100% with his own skill. Outside of that, I feel like block rate is definitely highly important in this game because a lot of people are building up a lot of gold plugins. They're hitting very hard. People are starting to pull more dupes of their Digimon. So the skills, the skill modifier, the skill damage modifier is getting higher. So people are getting hit harder. So block rate is very essential, I believe, at this time. Yeah, basically what Crimson said. Block rate and speed are pretty much go-tos. And they're going to pretty much be relevant the entirety of the rest of this game. Also, the game has become almost unplayable because almost every time I play Vortex, it shuts down randomly or when clash screen pops up or during PvP battles. Josh, please give advice. I don't want to uninstall. Mikhail, what are you running the game on? What's your device? Are you running it on a smartphone, running on an emulator? I love high counter opponents because they kill themselves with my poison. That is true, YNG. That you bring up a very valid point. If you poison, you guys want to know a quick way to kill Creepymon? Burn him, poison him, or give him error. Because every time he counters, when his turn ends when his attack ends from the counter, he takes damage, and it's going to be more than 500 that he's healing. So he'll die quickly if you do that. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't DOT Creepy. You guys are right. Well, schnit. Good point. Josh, any advice on how to fix these issues? That is a good point. You can't DOT him. Rip the dream. Just DOT everyone else. Burn everything around Creepymon. Isolate him like that ugly SOB he is. Clip his wings and put him under your fist. And crush him like an ant. I'm only saying that because I love him and I didn't pull him. And I'm heartbroken. I want to cry. There's a tear. You guys can't see the tear, but it's there. Ah, Creepymon. I thought we were best friends. I thought we had a thing. I thought we had a moment. I was wrong. I was told lies. He whispered in my ear sweet things, but it was all a lie. So, okay, we gotta deal with the Plesiomon. That's whatever. Every time I see a Plesiomon, I stare off into space. Stare off into space. You're gonna heal up. You can bait healers so easily. It's hilarious. Plesiomon. If the AI was smarter, then healers would be better in PvP, but they get baited so easily. Now, on manually, when you're playing offensively, Plesiomon's really good. And boom. Good stuff. I don't know who Ann DG is, but DG. Creepymon can nullify DOT for one turn only. It's not permanent. I'm trying to think how the turn would work with that. Josh's Saltyverse. That's right. We're living in a Saltyverse. So, I wonder... It all depends how the whole one turn thing works. Again, we've had this debate for since the beginning of time. Is it when all Digimon on the entire field take at least one basic attack? Therefore, the more special skill, the more skills you use within that time frame can extend the debuff or the buff. Or is it a cooldown timer that we don't see, like an internal clock in the game, based on like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, etc., per turn? So, it's interesting. So, if Creepymon can only nullify those things for one turn, does that mean, does he attack once, and if he attacks again, is that a turn? I don't think so. I think everyone has to go through at least one basic attack, which is, I think, what they're doing. It's very convoluted, is what I should say. It's very convoluted. We got to see the code maybe to figure out a turn. Maybe the data miners know. I've asked the data miners, and they tell me the same thing. They're not 100% sure what is really dictating a turn or not. Because I've heard it both ways. It was all Digimon on the field have to take a basic attack, or there's some kind of internal clock that we don't see, like a timer. So it's just like, which way is it? Is it both ways? I don't know. It's crazy. It's a good question to ask, and it's something to really think about, scratch your head, and do a lot of testing. I, of course, have not had the time to do that kind of testing, but if somebody has, and they got some good data that they could share, that'd be very helpful to the entire community. Yeah, it's crazy. It's so weird. It's so weird. That Bandai needs to come out and explain a little bit better about turns. Like, what does a turn actually entail? What is the actual specifics to the turn? That'd be very helpful. So I gotta climb 800 more ranks by Sunday, which isn't too bad. We're at 126 and 128, so not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, it's another possibility, Anthony. So many possibilities. So many possibilities. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'm getting tired. I know you guys are probably getting tired. Some of you have probably got things to do, so I'm going to let you all go here. We had a fun stream, and I can't believe I forgot Creepymon was not immune to DOT. Was immune to DOTs for one turn. Wow. What a noob. What a noob. I got too many things I got to think about at once. I keep forgetting things, guys. You got to help me out. Oof. But I love you all so much for being supportive, being here, watching these streams, having a great time. All the donations we got today, you guys are fantastic. I'm going to be back at the grind tomorrow, releasing some more videos for you guys to check out. This weekend, we're going to be doing episode 3, of our Digimon Data Squad for the PS2. As I said, guys, we're going to try and beat that game to completion. Then we're going to move over to Digimon World 4, whenever that is, and then work our way to other games on the weekends. So the weekends are going to be fun time where we lay back and just have a cool little stream. But with all that said, I wish you all well. Have an awesome day wherever you are in the big old world. Please like and subscribe if you are new. Take notifications. Join us in the Discord in the description below. And I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.